Hi guys, it's Mathilda, obviously, and you know that because you're on my channel, and today I'm here with my boy again.
Hi.
And today I'm going to ask him a bunch of questions regarding what it means with me being trans. So you've seen the title, it's called Being with a Trans Girl, Partner's Perspective, and he's
the partner.
Yes, shocking, right? Shocking. So I will ask him a bunch of questions, as I've said, 10 questions, and some of these questions I have asked before, and some of these questions I haven't asked before, so we will see where this will lead. But anyways, before we get into this video, don't forget to follow me on my socials. They're all down below. Fun time. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's also down below. You're really helping girly out by clicking that subscribe button. So thank you so much. But now, let's get into all of these questions. So I have all of the questions here on my phone. There are 10 questions, and if you guys are not really sure how long we've been together or how we met, I have a video regarding that. I can put it here. Yes, they're on the screen there. And we have been together for 7 years. So the first question, did you know what being transgender meant before meeting me?
Loosely. I knew what it meant. I wasn't very
familiar.
Right, I wasn't very familiar with the whole topic, but I knew what it meant. I knew a couple of people knew. I had some Facebook friends that were also trans.
Really good friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I knew who they were.
Yeah, exactly.
We weren't friends.
Yeah, I understand.
I knew sort of what it was.
Yeah.
But I wasn't too deep into the subject.
Deep. Yeah. Okay, so when I told you that I was transgender, you kinda understood that it meant that I was born a male and then I transitioned into
I knew what
a woman.
It meant, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so second question. When I told you that I was transgender, you didn't really care.
No.
How did you feel about it after our conversation? Did you research it or did you just like move on without ever thinking about it?
No, well, it was a long time ago, so I don't, really remember the specifics, but probably did some research. Like I read up a bit on the, like on exactly what it meant and the different aspects of it all.
Yeah, but you didn't.
But generally speaking, I didn't really care that much.
You didn't really care that much,
No.
but right after our conversation, because like I told you via social media, and right after, and you just like went offline, did you just like move on? Or
no, I mean, the next couple of days after you told me.
You thought about it?
Yeah, I thought about it a bit, and as I said, did some minor research.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. Okay, so third question. How do you feel now with me being openly transgender on YouTube and like in the public eye and all of that?
I think it's great. I mean, you're educating people, you're spreading a message, you're trying to make people more accepting of the whole movement.
Yeah, that's
so
me.
I think it's great. It's fantastic.
Okay, so you don't have any like problem with it whatsoever?
No.
How did you feel when I came out? Like the day that I told you that I wanted to come out? Because like I've been on morning shows here in Sweden and that's kind of a big deal because like a lot of people see that. You weren't like hesitant at all when I wanted to come out like in the public eye?
No, I don't think so. Like, I remember the day that you came out, like in the newspaper, we were at a spa.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Story time!
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna go great. Like, no problem. Yeah. But you were so nervous.
Oh my god, I know. I had such butterflies like the entire day and like stomach aches almost. I was so nervous. It was kind of good that we were at the spa because like I was all over the place, honey. I was like all over the place.
Yeah.
So
you were. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's just chill.
Yeah, I was really nervous. But fourth question, how did your family react?
They didn't really mind either. I mean, they knew you and they loved you before they knew.
Yeah.
So when I told them, they, it didn't really change anything.
There's no tea there?
No. No, I'm sorry.
Spill the tea afterwards. No, yeah. He knew right from the start, like right from the get-go. I told him 5 minutes in, and
yeah, you were very upfront about
yeah,
that.
I was very upfront. However, his family didn't actually know until much later. He told them when I wasn't there, so that's why I'm asking. Like, I want to know. I want to know that
they didn't change anything.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Okay, so number 5. Do you ever think that it's more difficult being with me than being with someone that's cis? Like a negative with me being transgender?
I mean, difficulties? I don't know. There's, certain aspects like the gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
I know is obviously very hard for you from time to time. And I try to be there for you. It's not something that I try to let affect our relationship, and I don't really think it does.
No.
To such an extent. And also the fact that we won't be having biological children.
Yes, that's also negative.
Yeah, well, negative. I don't know. That doesn't really matter to me.
No.
If we adopt.
No.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So those are basically the two biggest things, I guess. But
yeah, those are
really
the negatives with me being trans, and those are the
negatives.
Those are the negatives for me. They are negatives for me. I would much rather have biological children than adopt. Like if I had a choice. However, I don't. So that's a negative. And the gender dysphoria, I know that sometimes it can be a bit much for someone that really don't get it. Some days are totally fine. I'm like, honey, I'm so cute today. I love myself. And then the other day, I'm like, I'm so disgusting. I look like a man. And you're like, no.
I can't relate, and I'm not like gonna pretend that I know what you're going through, but I try to,
Yeah.
be somewhat comforting.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are the negatives. Okay, so number 6, the positives with having a trans partner.
I'd say for me, a positive is through you, I've learned so much about this topic.
Yeah.
That I most likely wouldn't have learned otherwise.
Yeah.
At least not to this extent.
That's true.
So that's good.
I'm pretty educational.
You are though.
Yeah, I guess that's a positive.
Yeah, I think so.
I educate you daily. Yeah. I guess that there aren't really any more positives. Sad life. No, but honestly, though in our daily lives we don't really discuss the fact that I'm trans. It doesn't really affect our lives that much.
So I don't know. That's kind of what I mean. There aren't really any huge negatives or positives.
Yeah. It's just kind of the same.
It's just kind of the same.
Yeah. Like, for instance, me not being able to bear my own offspring. There are plenty of cisgender women out there that are infertile, so...
Yeah, so that, wouldn't really...
You're not even sure that you can. You're not even 100% sure that you can have biological children. It isn't really that big of a difference being with me than it would being with a cisgender person. Okay, so number 7. Do you have any funny or awkward stories that resulted due to the fact of me being transgender?
The one that comes to mind is when we were at your parents' place once, and they were sort of a party, and there were a lot of people there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know exactly.
When we were there, it was not really a problem, but then we left early, I think.
Yeah.
And we found out later in the evening or the day after from your sister who stayed behind. Who stayed later.
Yeah.
That one of the guests had been asking...
Not one of the guests, all of the guests.
Okay, all of the guests had been asking questions about how do they have sex? How do they do it?
Yeah, oh my god, it was so awkward.
It's so...
They asked plenty of weird questions, really uncomfortable questions that was you have that is really inappropriate, and people don't ask questions like that. They broke several social boundaries with asking those questions, and they didn't even ask them to us. When we were there, they were so delightful and sweet and nice and really respectful, but the moment we left, they started asking really inappropriate questions to my mother and to my sisters, and it was really weird. Really, really weird. So yes, that's definitely...
Yeah, so that's the one that comes to mind.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay, so next question. What do you think of not having biological children? We kind of touched on this.
Yeah, I mean, we touched on that on the previous question.
Yeah.
And to me, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like having biological...
Yeah, I know, it's really...
Biological children
Yes.
or adopting, it doesn't make a difference to me.
No, not much of a difference, yeah.
No.
So that's your opinion.
Yeah.
That's your... Okay, so last and final question for today. And this is an incredibly broad question. Like, it's really, really broad.
Okay.
Overall, how has it been being with a trans girl? I know it's really, really broad. However, how has it been?
I mean, as I mentioned earlier, I don't really think it's affected our relationship that much.
No.
There are no huge negatives or positives that affect our day-to-day basis. And in general, I think our relationship is very good. We're good together.
Yeah.
Things are fine. I don't, you know.
Yeah, it's not really that much of a difference being with me than it would being with a cisgender woman, because
No.
I've had all of the surgeries and everything like that, and we don't talk about it that much because, like, what is it to talk about?
Yeah. I mean,
it comes up
Yeah,
when I
of
talk
course.
about YouTube or when I have gender dysphoria or children. Those are times when we talk about the fact that I'm trans. However, on our day to
no,
day,
like on a day-to-day basis, we've talked about it. Like in the past, there's not much more to say.
yeah,
It's not like
exactly.
when we're eating breakfast, that, you know.
I'm trans.
Oh right, yeah, you're trans. So
Yeah, that would be weird. Yeah, I know it's an incredibly broad question, but just like I wanted to have like
yeah.
To
But like you
summarize it.
said, I don't think there's much difference from being with a cis girl.
No. But yeah, I think that was all of the questions, or I know that was all of the questions for today. And if you liked his answers, please hit that like button to see more. We can do another one of these when I have different questions, because like I have many questions.
Yeah.
I like to talk, okay? I like to talk. But yeah, I think that was all for this video. And if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the little bell icon to get future notifications whenever I post. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye.